Think carrots give you X-ray vision? That's a fun story, a comforting myth we tell ourselves, but the actual truth about vitamin A is far more intricate, more critical, and frankly, a lot more unsettling than a cartoon rabbit's superpower. Forget the cartoonish simplicity, we're about to uncover a profound biological dependency that shapes your very existence, a dependency many of us unknowingly neglect, or even dangerously mishandle. The darkening world. What if the world around you started to dim, not because the sun was setting, but because your very ability to perceive light, to distinguish shape and color, was slowly eroding from within? Imagine navigating a perpetually twilight existence, where the sharp edges of reality soften into an indistinct blur, and the vibrant spectrum of life fades into shades of gray. This isn't science fiction, it's the insidious onset of vitamin A deficiency, where the first, most common symptom is night blindness, a creeping inability to see in low light, often dismissed as mere aging or tired eyes. Your vision isn't just about the lens or the optic nerve, it begins with tiny, specialized cells in your retina called photoreceptors. Among these are the rod cells, responsible for vision in dim light and detecting motion. At the heart of every rod cell lies a molecule called rhodopsin, a marvel of biological engineering. Rhodopsin is literally built around a specific form of vitamin A, known as retinol. When a single photon of light strikes your retina, it hits this rhodopsin molecule, causing the retinol within it to change shape. This shape change triggers a cascade of electrical signals that eventually reach your brain, allowing you to see. But here's the crucial, immediate aftermath: that retinal molecule is now spent, temporarily broken. Every time a photon of light strikes your retina, the critical rhodopsin molecule literally snaps apart, and it's a specific form of vitamin A that instantly rushes in to reassemble it, allowing you to see again in the blink of an eye. This isn't a one-time process, it's a continuous, rapid-fire cycle, happening millions of times a second in your eyes. Without a constant, sufficient supply of vitamin A, your eyes cannot efficiently regenerate rhodopsin. The spent retinol cannot be replenished. It's like a camera running out of film, or a light bulb whose filament continuously breaks without a means of instant repair. Your capacity to adapt to darkness diminishes, then your overall vision begins to suffer. The deterioration doesn't stop at night blindness. Prolonged, severe vitamin A deficiency leads to a condition called xerophthalmia, where the conjunctiva, the clear membrane covering the white of your eye, and the cornea, the clear outer layer over your pupil and iris, become dry, thickened, and wrinkled. They lose their natural lubrication, becoming susceptible to ulcers and infections. Untreated, this literally causes irreversible damage, clouding the cornea and leading to permanent blindness. Are you sure your eyes are getting what they need to rebuild themselves, moment by moment, constantly on guard against the encroaching darkness? The very integrity of your sight hinges on this microscopic molecule, and its absence leaves you vulnerable to a world that slowly, terrifyingly, dims. The silent invader. What if your body's personal army, designed to fight off every microscopic invader, every rogue cell, every environmental threat, suddenly found itself disarmed, disorganized, and utterly overwhelmed? Imagine your defenses crumbling, not from a direct assault, but from a subtle, internal sabotage that leaves you exposed to every passing sneeze, every contaminated surface, every opportunistic pathogen lurking in the environment. This is the perilous state of an immune system deprived of vitamin A. It's not just about vision. Vitamin A is a master regulator of your body's protective mechanisms. Your immune system operates on multiple fronts, and vitamin A is crucial for each. First, it plays a vital role in maintaining the integrity of your epithelial barriers, the protective linings of your skin, your respiratory tract, your gastrointestinal tract, and even your urinary tract. Think of these as the fortified walls of a castle, designed to keep invaders out. Without adequate vitamin A, these walls become weak, porous, and easily breached, allowing bacteria, viruses, and toxins to slip past your first line of defense with alarming ease. It's like discovering the castle walls have started to crumble, allowing enemy forces to simply walk through. Beyond these physical barriers, vitamin A profoundly influences the function and development of your white blood cells, the specialized soldiers of your immune system, including T cells and B cells. It acts as a kind of strategic commander, orchestrating their maturation, differentiation, and deployment. Without it, these cells are less effective, less numerous, and less able to mount a swift, targeted response against infection. They struggle to identify threats, to multiply rapidly, or to produce the necessary antibodies. Remarkably, vitamin A acts as a kind of cellular GPS, guiding critical immune cells to the specific sites of infection and inflammation, ensuring your body's defenders don't wander aimlessly. This means your T cells, crucial for attacking infected cells and coordinating the immune response, might not develop properly or reach the battlefront in time. Your B cells, responsible for producing antibodies that neutralize pathogens, could be less efficient in their weapon manufacturing. Imagine facing a viral onslaught or bacterial invasion with your most critical defenses compromised, your cells unable to differentiate friend from foe, unable to coordinate a unified counterattack. This isn't a hypothetical vulnerability, it translates directly into increased susceptibility to infections like measles, diarrhea, and severe respiratory illnesses, transforming common ailments into potentially life-threatening encounters. Every scratch, every cough, every sniffle becomes a far greater risk when your inner guardians are operating at a fraction of their strength. The unraveling self. And what about the very fabric of your being, the largest organ you possess, your skin, the intricate linings of your internal organs, the foundational growth of your bones? What if the precise blueprints for their perfect renewal and construction were slowly being smudged, corrupted, or even lost entirely? Imagine a constant, subtle decay, a fundamental disruption in the very process of cellular differentiation that dictates what each cell becomes and how it behaves. This is the broad, insidious impact of vitamin A on cell growth and skin health, shaping you from conception onward. Your skin is a constantly renewing organ, shedding old cells and producing new ones. This process, known as cell turnover, is meticulously regulated, and vitamin A is one of its most powerful orchestrators. It promotes healthy cell differentiation, ensuring that new skin cells mature correctly, forming a strong, resilient barrier. When vitamin A is deficient, this delicate balance is disrupted. Skin cells might not mature properly, leading to dry, rough, and scaly patches, a condition known as follicular hyperkeratosis or toad skin. It's like a faulty printer, producing imperfect copies of cells, leading to a visible deterioration of your external protective layer. This regulatory power of vitamin A, specifically in the form of retinoids, is why it's a cornerstone of modern dermatology, used to treat conditions from severe acne to the visible signs of aging. Without adequate internal levels, the skin loses its vitality, its elasticity, and its ability to heal efficiently. Wounds may take longer to mend, and the subtle signs of premature aging can accelerate, not just cosmetically, but structurally. Beyond the visible surface, vitamin A's role in cell growth and differentiation is even more profound, impacting every organ system. It's a critical signaling molecule during embryonic development, guiding the precise formation of organs like the heart, lungs, kidneys, and eyes. The precise timing and availability of vitamin A during embryonic development is so critical that even slight deficiencies can lead to severe birth defects, dictating the very formation of a new life. It ensures that cells know what they're supposed to become: a liver cell, a nerve cell, a bone cell, and where they need to go. This fundamental role extends into adulthood, influencing the healthy maintenance and repair of tissues throughout your body, from the production of red blood cells to the growth of bones. Are you nourishing the fundamental processes that keep you whole, cell by cell, moment by moment, allowing your body to rebuild itself perfectly, or are you unwittingly letting the essential blueprints fade? Where to find it? So, given its monumental importance, where do you find this master conductor of life, and are you getting enough of the right kind to sustain these critical, often invisible, functions? The answer isn't as simple as eat carrots, because vitamin A exists in two primary forms, each with its own journey into your cells. Understanding this distinction is crucial for assessing your own nutritional landscape. First, there's preformed vitamin A, also known as retinol. This is the active form that your body can use directly, without any conversion. It's found exclusively in animal products, where animals have already done the work of converting other forms into retinol. Rich sources include liver, beef liver, chicken liver, and fish liver oils are particularly potent. Dairy products like milk, cheese, and butter also provide significant amounts, as do eggs, especially the yolk, and oily fish such as salmon and mackerel. These are bioavailable forms, meaning your body readily absorbs and utilizes them. Second, there are provitamin A carotenoids, most notably beta-carotene. These are the plant-based precursors that your body must convert into retinol before it can be used. This is where carrots come in, along with their vibrant orange and dark green cousins. Sweet potatoes, pumpkin, butternut squash, mangoes, and apricots are excellent sources of beta-carotene. Leafy green vegetables like spinach, kale, and collard greens are also surprisingly rich, their green chlorophyll often masking the underlying orange pigment. However, here's the catch: the conversion of beta-carotene to retinol in your body isn't 100% efficient. Factors like your genetics, gut health, and the presence of fat in your meal, vitamin A is fat-soluble, requiring fat for absorption, can significantly influence how much of that plant-based goodness actually makes it into its active form. Some individuals are genetically less efficient converters. Are you relying solely on plant-based sources, perhaps underestimating the conversion hurdles your body faces, or the variable efficiency with which your system can transform these precursors into the active ingredient it desperately needs? Ensuring a diverse intake of both preformed vitamin A and provitamin A carotenoids is the most robust strategy, acknowledging the complexities of absorption and bioavailability. But this knowledge opens the door to another, even more unsettling realization: the global shadow and the hidden threat. But here's the truly unsettling truth: despite its ubiquity in nature and its fundamental role in survival, vitamin A deficiency is not some relic of the past, it's a silent, ongoing epidemic. And in a cruel twist of biological irony, what if too much of this vital nutrient could be just as devastating, silently undermining your health in unexpected ways? Globally, vitamin A deficiency remains the leading cause of preventable childhood blindness, affecting millions, yet often goes unnoticed until the damage is irreversible. We're talking about children losing their sight, entirely needlessly, because of a lack of a single, crucial micronutrient. It's a silent catastrophe unfolding in plain sight, often hidden within communities struggling with poverty and limited access to diverse foods. The subtle signs, frequent infections, dry eyes, difficulty seeing at night, are easily dismissed until the cumulative damage becomes undeniable, leaving a permanent shadow over countless lives. This isn't a problem confined to distant lands. Its subtle manifestations can linger unrecognized closer to home, contributing to a generalized state of suboptimal health that we simply accept as normal. But then there's the other side of the coin, a danger that's less common but no less potent: toxicity. It's a paradox: the very nutrient essential for life can, in excess, become a silent poison. Vitamin A is fat-soluble, meaning your body stores it, primarily in the liver. Unlike water-soluble vitamins, which are easily flushed out, vitamin A can accumulate to dangerous levels. Consider the polar bear. Its liver is so incredibly dense with preformed vitamin A that consuming even a small portion can trigger acute hypervitaminosis in humans, leading to severe illness, organ damage, and even death. This chilling fact underscores the potent biological power of this vitamin and the narrow therapeutic window between optimal function and outright toxicity. While most people don't consume polar bear liver, careless oversupplementation or excessive intake of certain fortified foods can lead to chronic hypervitaminosis A. Symptoms are insidious and varied: severe headaches, nausea, vomiting, blurred vision, dizziness, bone pain, and even hair loss and peeling skin. Long-term accumulation can lead to liver damage, increased pressure in the brain, and severe bone abnormalities. Pregnant women are particularly vulnerable to the dangers of excess vitamin A, which can cause serious birth defects. Are you walking a fine line, unaware of the delicate balance required for this seemingly simple nutrient? In our modern world, we face a double-edged sword. The prevalence of nutrient-poor processed foods contributes to subtle deficiencies, while the ease of access to high-dose supplements presents the risk of accidental overdose. The subtle signs of deficiency, frequent colds, dry skin, trouble seeing in dim light, are easily dismissed until the cumulative damage becomes undeniable. And the danger of overconsumption, though rarer, lurks for those unaware of its potent power. The line between sufficient and detrimental is finer than most realize, and straying from it, in either direction, invites a slow, creeping threat to your health, your very vitality, and even your perception of the world. Vitamin A, a silent guardian, a potent force, and a delicate balance that, if mismanaged, could slowly but surely dim your world, dismantle your defenses, and unravel the very essence of your being.